Hello guys, and today I'm going to be doing a Ride 2 review. So, to make your mind up, if you think so, if you're thinking, oh, I don't know whether to get Ride 2 or not for Christmas or just anyway, here's a review to make your mind up to see if you think you should get Ride 2 or not. So yeah, let's get into it now. Beforehand, I'm gonna say the gameplay. The gameplay is just me going around the Nürburgring on the Yamaha R1M. And if you're saying, oh Jack, why leather's red, not blue? It's because I'm CBA to change them. Yeah, because I'm just yeah. So I do have more uh views on this game, so you can sort of you've got see what we're similarly saying and not. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's start off with me. So I think it's a good game, graphics wise, physics, and lots of bikes, and there's a good variety of levers and just bike gear in general. And yeah, the tracks are fun. The Nürburgring. It's fun. It's very fun to ride because you have to remember because especially when you first play the game, because you have no idea where you're going. Because if you've played Forza before, they do have Forza has this track, but it looks nothing like this. It looks completely different. But yeah, it's very good. The road tracks can be quite annoying, like Ulster, because you just crash and then you just crash one place and then there's another place where you can just crash. Every corner is just a crash. You can easily crash at. Well, every corner in the game you can easily crash at, but it's Ulster's probably one of the most difficult ones. They can, and some tracks are a bit rubbish because they're boring. They're boring and they just don't have that thing, that makes the tracks make that makes tracks exciting. Yeah, one of them is Miami because it's the ones that have been Milestone created are just rubbish because they're boring, and Miami is basically just drawn for ruler. So literally you can just get a ruler anywhere, and on the track map you can literally put it down and it's perfectly straight everywhere. So blame Milestone for that because it's just boring because it's just 90-degree corner after the 90-degree corner. More than the Sochi track in Russia for Formula 1. More 90-degree corners than that. And you know when they're on in that track. So yeah. Now the way I think Ride 2 can improve is to add more tracks that are very good. Good for racing and exciting, like Alter Park, Snetterton, Brands Hatch, Knockhill, Crookston. The tracks that provide good racing and are pretty much guaranteed every race to have a good race online and offline. Let's say the online it's quite good, good connection, but seems like not many people play online, so yeah. But hopefully more people can join and play. And offline, find it very annoying, like the AI, because the contact system doesn't make sense. The rear tyre always loses to the front tyre, which shouldn't happen at all. So yeah, it should be the opposite in real life. And basically, I don't know who else has the game. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but when I crash once, the gameplay in the background doesn't show it, but normally when I crash once, I suddenly just start going in a crash fest. So I'll just crash and crash and crash and crash and crash. I'll crash more times than Sam lose this season in one race. So then I have to, relax, I have to go slow and then build myself up again. And then the AI, they're just stupid and just stay and just have no spatial awareness at all. Right, so on to the next person. We have Wally DJ. He's a league racer like myself, and he's very fast and good person. Yeah, good person to race against, and yeah, and as long as not as long as there's no cheating or anything when it comes to league racing, he's fine. So he thinks it's technically the best milestone game there has ever he's ever played. The content and physics and polish of are good. The World Tour is boring and it's too hard to make money unless you have the times 2 credits. Now, I have to definitely agree with that. And even with the times 2 credits, it's difficult. But I've got it and it's very difficult. Because like even when you get in money with 6,500 seems enough, and then you got 25% of that, so you add them up, so you get 8,125, and then you double it, which means 6,250. You think, oh, that's a lot. Then you just look in the dealerships to buy bikes. Then say you wanted to get this Yamaha R1M, and because you can't get that, you can only get because you have to buy a street bike, then you have to upgrade it to make it into a super bike. It costs 200 grand, and if you did that method the whole time, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take quite a few turns. You're gonna have to do a lot of races. Well, I won't say a lot. I want maybe about 13, maybe 14. I don't really know. But yeah, it does take quite a while. He says that the road circuits are very are good. It makes the game basically makes it exciting, and it's the reason why this game is worth buying. He says, but it is missing that sparkle, like I said. It's just missing that something that it needs, which is very upsetting and sad. And he says there's a good load of bikes, like I said, but the problem is like the only bikes that are actually good to race are the 1000cc bikes, because the other ones are just too slow. Which I honestly I do agree with. The only bikes I think are worth buying are like I don't think the 600. I think the 600s are boring as well. It's literally any bike that's 1000cc that can basically go up to about 180 or over miles an hour. Are exciting and do wheelies and stuff, and have a lot of torque. So yeah. And he also says that the made-up circuits suck, which I've already said. And Tony's I perfectly agree with, because they are just rubbish. So now we have Enjurg. You've probably seen him in race before, especially in Valentino Rossi the game. Ref league race. Go and watch if you want. Great battle throughout all the 15 laps. I know it's 15 laps, but it's worth watching. It's basically Rossi versus Stoner, because in two different ways, because it was like Rossi versus Stoner at Laguna, and because I like Rossi, he likes Stoner. So yeah, he says the online lobbies. He doesn't like the online lobbies because like it doesn't tell you how long there is to go, so you just join in and you got people going around the circuit. Say it's Northwest 200, you got 5 guys going round, and then it doesn't tell you how many laps they've done, how many laps there is to go, or anything. So and then when it's finished, the host just normally quits, which is something which is not right at all. Says he likes the road tracks, Ulster, Northwest 200, etc. But the others are just dull, less challenging. And there's no quali or anything, which is a big problem. Because that mean, without quali, you're not gonna get ready for races, are you? So I can see where he's coming from, and I totally agree with that. But you got the Merker. It's a very short one. He says he likes the real track the best. So that means I think he means all all the real street circuits and road not street proper circuits are good, and the made ones up are rubbish, which I perfectly agree with. But I think there are some normal circuits that are just not good because they just miss that thing. But yeah, so to conclude, I think it's a good game, graphics wise, everything, and the online, it's good, it's very good. Just doesn't give you information that you need. There's also like a thing where it can tell you the lean angles, acceleration, brake, and the suspension thing, which I think is good. But it just tracks miss that something, so I hope there's a coming update to make tracks better and bikes better. Anyway, that's about it. And yeah, so I say you should buy the game. It's worth it. Unless like you find, and unless you're very quick at the game and you don't like racing, you basically like just like doing a Lorenzo, and you find street circuits boring, then I suggest you don't get the game. But otherwise, if you not like that and you love racing the bikes in general around tracks, I suggest you get it. So yeah, I hope this made up your mind whether to buy it or not. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later. See ya.